Whether it's a grocery store, an apartment complex, a neighbor's house, or a business parking lot, property owners have a responsibility to keep those spaces safe. When that doesn't happen and someone gets hurt, it could be called premises liability, falling under that legal area. Greene and Phillips injury attorney David Greene is here to tell us all about that. David, good to see you as always.
Nice to see you.
All right, so premises liability, it's kind of a mouthful to say that. What exactly does that mean?
It's a big fancy word or term. It basically means you have to warn folks of known dangers. And so if you have somebody on your property and there's water that you were spraying the floor with or something and they slip and fall, then you have the duty to warn them and say, hey, wait a second, don't go through there, be careful, or if you do go through it, be careful. And so there's a duty to warn of known dangers, and if you wind up getting hurt, then there can be responsibility on the premises owner or the operator.
Okay, so what kind of places do you typically see these claims applying to?
Grocery stores, convenience stores, malls, any kind of business. Anytime you have patrons coming and going, you may have a situation where they forget to put a mop sign up, or hey, we're mopping, or this is going on, or you may have a leaky freezer and you have food in a freezer and it's leaking and it gets on the floor and someone slips and falls, and it can be very serious. These cases can be very, very serious, and so you really need to make sure that you seek medical treatment. You first of all report it, seek medical treatment, and then talk to a lawyer.
All right, I'll have to make a note about our Studio 10 kitchen fridge and freezer over there. All right, so what are some of the common mistakes that people make when they're injured on someone else's property?
They just don't report it. They'll slip, they'll get hurt. We had a case that actually went to trial last year where a guy slipped and was severely injured, and he actually never fell, but he slipped and he really tore something in his hip. Tried the case. It was a very, very big verdict, and those things happen, but this individual was smart enough to report it. This happened on your premises, and they'll make a report, they'll fill out a report, and then you can make a claim from that point.
Yeah. What steps should someone take if they're injured due to unsafe conditions on a property? They report it, but when do y'all get involved in this?
Well, further down the line, but it's not a bad idea to go ahead and call a lawyer after you've sought the treatment, because then many times there's video that we can get, and a lot of times that's on a loop, and it basically goes away after 30 days. Evaporates is what I'll say. It evaporates, it's gone. So you want to get as quickly as possible. If you feel like it, go ahead and call the lawyers at Greene and Phillips. We can come out to see, or you can come to us. Go ahead and try to send a letter of preservation and get that videotape, because that can make all the difference in the world.
Yeah, and again, if you are injured, the old theory of just maybe rub some dirt on it. If it's someone else's fault and it's a big ordeal, you may want some professional help.
Well, you really may.
Yeah.
And that's why there's provisions under the law where you can seek recovery. And so why should you have to take time off work, miss earnings, pay money out of your pocket, use your health insurance when someone else has bought insurance and they're prepared for this type of situation? Because everyone makes a mistake, and it's not that they're bad people, they just made a mistake.
Right.
And they're just being held accountable, and then the insurance company, we would negotiate with the insurance company and resolve it.
All right, great information there. If someone wants to contact you, maybe they have a question about something similar that may have happened to them, how do they do that?
It's very simple. Go to greenphillips.com, fill out the contact form, or call us at 251-300-2000.
All right, David, thank you so much.